start off and say, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shai, Ka Halal Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. All right, double honors to the apostle, the great millstone. Honors and salutations to all you out there laboring in sincerity and in truth. And you know, hey, it's another live show. You know, we're gonna go into it, and we pretty much, you know, like we always, we're gonna deal with prophecies according to the Holy Bible, man. And we almost out of here, you know, so that's why the title has that in the title. It's almost done. And that's a beautiful thing, because that's what we're all looking for. Actually, we're looking for another kingdom. We're not looking for this world, man. This world is extremely wicked. It's proven it time and time again. You know, if a brother got Micah 2:10, if a brother can give me that, you know, whatever. I already know what time it is, man. We're going to just hit the precepts, we're going to hit the prophecies, man. We're living in a time of prophecy. We're going to keep coming out here. We're going to tell you the same thing that we told you yesterday, man. We're going to tell you that the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, is coming back, man. The so-called white man is Esau according to the Bible. And he's the devil that the Bible speaks of. And then part of his wicked-ass plan is what? Putting the hell upon the people, and then ultimately forcing people to take that what? That correct. All right? And in the midst of them doing that, they're gonna mess a lot of people up. Because a lot of people are still fucking asleep, man. All right, but who got it? Okay, we go with that.
Micah 2:10, it reads, "Arise ye and depart."
Right, see, when we've been out here for the longest telling you simple-minded japes, man, talking about the wicked amongst our people, but they're not gonna rise up, man. They're concerned about what? This world, man. It's clear an evil, wicked world. It's clear that this world is wicked as hell, man. So our people are not going to rise up. They're not going to come back worshiping the Most High. They don't even care about the Most High's name. Yet they'll sit there and talk about they love God and say these other fictitious names. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's not the name. And we told you that, man. All right? So there's no excuse at the end of the day. And that's why in Proverbs, the first chapter, the Lord said he's going to mock when your fear and your calamity comes, man. There it is. He got his prophets out here. He got the head elder apostles up in the main camp. You got brothers throughout the four corners of the earth. Brothers out there in Europe. Brothers in the islands. Brothers up there in Canada. All right. North, east, west, south. You got the prophets out here. So there's no more excuses, man. The Lord said, rise up and depart, man.
Yep. A major squeeze is happening in every sector of this Western decadent life that we all live here. Everybody in the West too, over in Europe. You know, you go get your Starbucks in the morning, and you take the train or the bus, and you might drive to work. But there's a squeeze happening in every sector of society, man. To where the foods are going to be, it's not going to be getting to the stores, man. There's going to be an energy crisis. Like even here in Texas, gas prices is getting up there more and more and more. That's going to affect everything. Everyone, the electricity prices are at a record right now since the 90s.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, they ain't coming down.
Right.
They ain't coming down. Gas, you got diesel fuel. See, a lot of people don't realize they hit you with that diesel fuel increase. Oh, that's just diesel. You fucking dummy. You need diesel. That's how you get the imports. These trucks that bring in all your goods. But now, since you said about the squeeze, and it's true, it is a big squeeze. Now, this is on. I'm gonna read this since you said that. Then you can get as 15 and 16. Okay. Now, this is out of the New York Post, right? It says a cry for help. New Yorkers desperately seek infant formula amid crippling shortage.
Right.
So infants.
Y'all gonna have to breastfeed.
Yeah.
Again.
And how you gonna breastfeed if you got fake breasts?
Right.
You gonna kill the baby with all that cement and shit up in there, man. So shit is getting real, man. Like the brother said, that squeeze, man. Right. And we just sitting back, really be in the background just watching it, man. Watching the Most High do his thing, man. We watching the Heavenly Father work on you people, man. All right? It said that big squeeze, like the elder said, it said the situation is only getting more dire for new parents. Then not the Lord said, woe unto them that give suck, right? But now they gonna be nothing for the children to suck upon.
That's right.
All right, the breast. What woman walking around really got breast milk nowadays, man?
The chemicals and the shit that Esau put in them make sure that they really don't lactate milk.
Dried up the tits. All right, the breast. So there's no longer no more, no breast milk. And really, that's way better for a child that's going to be nurtured from the breast of his mother. It makes his brain develop more, everything, the whole 9 yards.
Connect you to your culture. It's like a spiritual.
It's a spiritual thing, and it's a healthy thing, you know, natural fact.
I gotta accept that.
Okay, go
Matthew,
for it.
Matthew 24:19, and woe unto them that are with child.
Woe unto them that were with child, man. Now, I mean, people having babies every day. A baby's being born. You got people baby showers all going all over the place.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? You celebrating and happy about a baby being born into this wicked ass world, and you're not gonna be able to feed the baby. So a lot of these babies are gonna die in your hands, man. That's the time we in. And guess what? Guess who's really responsible, man? I mean, ultimately it goes to the Most High, but these goddamn devils, man. The same government, these same politicians you elected, that you trusted in, man. They gonna cause your babies to die right in your hands.
Yep. Yep. It says, and to them that give suck in those days. But pray ye that your flight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day.
And of course, this was going back during 70 AD. All right, so we know that. All right, we're not saying that goes to now. That goes back to 70 AD. That was the prophecy of the siege of Jerusalem.
But it's going to be seen.
But right, but guess what? You are gonna have. Look, it's gonna be even worse than 70 AD part of it. All right, and Daniel's 12th chapter speaks on it too as well. Go ahead.
Second Esdras chapter 8 and 10.
Okay.
For thou hast commanded out of the parts of the body, that is to say, out of the breast, milk to be given.
Milk to be given out of the breast, meaning out of the women. You know, out of the women. The Lord set that up. That's a natural, like the brother says, a spiritual connection to the Most High, and that's more beneficial to the baby. And I've seen it firsthand.
Right.
I had a nephew that was bred with the breast milk. And I remember when the dude was one. I mean, the dude would not be graphic. He was taking big long shits at like 1 or 2. Like his body was in order. He was smart. He was smarter than other kids and everything. You know what I mean? So that's why the Lord said that. Read that again.
It says, Second Esdras chapter 8 and 10, for thou hast commanded out of the parts of the body, that is to say, out of the breast milk to be given,
Milk
which is
to
the
be
fruit
given.
of the breast.
So you can't even get no more breast milk. Much less Similac. And guess what? And like the brother was speaking on it, Esau, and that's why the Lord speak about them that destroy the earth. Esau destroyed everything. He made it to where there's really no breast milk no more, man. All right? Especially amongst you so-called Negroes and Latinos, man. A lot of y'all breasts is shriveled up. That's why they're going to get a mommy makeover, breast implants. You see? So, hey, the milk is dried up.
Yeah, but the way these foods are, it's not nutritious. So these women, they'll stop producing breast milk in 6 months. And be forced to go in and buying Esau's experiment. Because that infamil, all that stuff is nothing but Esau experiment.
It's a formula, literally.
Yeah, it's something that's just made up. And going back to what the elder was talking about, how elites, they're the ones who's causing this. Because if they wanted to produce more energy, they could. You got southern states that's full of petroleum and oil that can be refined into gas. But they refuse to do it. Why? Because the spirit is being put on these elites to squeeze out this economy, to squeeze out this current world order. So a new one can come in. Okay? So when you see these high prices of food, high prices of energy, gas, a lack of supplies on the shelf, that's intentional, man. It's an intentional squeeze.
Yeah.
Okay?
And see, now check it out. It says 40% of all baby formula products nationwide are currently out of stock, according to data reported by CNN.
Yeah.
And see, now you're starting to feel that squeeze. See, before y'all didn't see the benefit of listening to the men of the Lord, listening to the prophets. We've been out here telling you that these days were coming. So now it's creeping up. At first they said, all right, close, you can't get no certain ingredients. Like certain places you couldn't get certain peppers, this, that, and the third. But it just increases. The thing called gradualism. Gradualism. And that thing is spreading. And that's the wormwood that the Most High is spreading across everything. Everything is being corroded. Everything is being dried up. All right, because why? We had the judgment of that great war. All right, the Most High is bringing this place down. So we ain't surprised. Yep.
Jeremiah 51 and 45. My people, go ye out of the midst of her, and deliver ye every man his soul from the fierce anger of the Lord. Lest your heart faint, and ye fear for the rumor that shall be heard in the land. And rumors shall both come in 1 year, and after that in another year shall come a rumor, and then violence in the land, and ruler against ruler. So pretty much these rumors are going to eventually hit. Everything that the men of the Lord, starting with the apostles and elders on down, have been saying for years, they were rumors.
Right.
All right? Now we're living in a time where they're becoming a reality, and all hell is getting ready to break loose in the planet Earth. The heart of many is getting ready to wax cold. It's already wax cold.
Yeah.
People are going to be breaking in people's houses for baby food.
Yeah.
All right? All of the things that we've been saying that people laughed and mocked and said, oh, that's a time far off. Y'all been saying that. Now it's here.
Hey, and guess who's gonna come after that? Cannibalism, man.
Yeah.
Okay? When you can't get no food after weeks of no food, no supplies coming in, it's gonna be what? Survival of the fittest, man. All right, you see somebody dead, or you gonna see somebody alive, you gonna kill him. Say, wait, we gonna eat that nigga tonight, man. You gotta survive. You niggas will do anything. The niggas used to say, I know y'all brothers witnessed this before, right? Because according to the Bible, you're not supposed to eat no goddamn pork or no lobster or no shrimp. A lot of you niggas are guilty of that too. And you stay on it. That's why the Lord gonna kill a lot of you niggas, man. And that's why a lot of y'all drop dead from all kind of diseases, man. It's that wicked ass diet that you eat, man. But yet they'll come and ask us, oh, so you mean to tell me if there was nothing else left to eat on the world but a pig, you gonna tell me you gonna starve? You simple, stupid ass niggas, man. And I know you brothers heard people say that stupid shit before, man. Trying to put you on the spot, man. But they not knowing that, look, man, we gonna trust in the Lord to the end. We ain't eating no goddamn pork, man. But guess what? You the motherfuckers that never thought you was gonna eat your babies, a lot of y'all gonna eat your babies, man. Hell, you can't get no milk formula for them. They said 40% nationwide. So now you gotta look for alternatives. And a lot of y'all don't know about no goddamn alternatives, man.
Yeah, you don't know how to make, almond milk or something from scratch.
Yeah.
Or you've been trusting in Esau for
It's
everything.
Esau.
Like
The doctor said I should be giving them some Similac or Infamil.
Yeah.
Then bring them to get the shots.
Yeah.
Let them get the jab.
Yeah.
You know, that's all you know.
8-9 shots for your baby, but you go to Esau for the one of all things.
Hey, let me just read this part of the beginning. I know y'all got the precepts. This showing you that, like, this is getting bad. This is the story. It said, as you see, we have nothing left on the shelf. Get used to hearing that, man.
Yep.
All right, we have nothing left on the shelf. You know, this was at Walgreens in Forest Hill, Queens, man. We only have like 3 cans. Which 3 cans gonna do the 10,000, 20,000 babies, man?
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna start off, y'all gonna eat these stray cats, these stray dogs. Dogs, you don't see no dogs walking around there.
Yep.
And it's gonna move on to people, man.
And the people are gonna go crazy because then what they do is they start rationalizing things. Look, you're gonna get 5 cans of Infamil per family.
Exactly.
You're gonna get 2 bottles of water. And you got a big ass house. You know that's nowhere near enough. So niggas gonna start scheming on niggas, you know?
And it's not like we saying something crazy. They did it when they did the first round of shutdown. Like you try to go get multiple things of water, they wouldn't let you. You try to get more meat, they wouldn't let you, man. Right? You have to ration it out. It's gonna get worse.
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse. I'm starting at verse 9. I'm starting at verse 8 and reading verse 10. Their visage is Their visage is blacker than a coal. They are not known in the streets.
Right, talking about our people, man. The hell that came upon us, and the hell that's gonna come upon us again, man. All right, go ahead.
It says their skin cleaveth to their bones.
Yeah, that's what happened when you start starving to death, man. And that's one of the worst ways to die. Your body starts eating itself, acids and all that, and your stomach starts just eating yourself. Your organs is dying, but you're still alive. The Most High is nothing to be played with, man. And y'all gonna find out. This is what we've been warning you about, man. We've been warning you about the Caribbean. We've been warning you about the famine. We've been warning you about the nuclear missiles and the chariots and all the hell that's going. We've been warning you people, man. And guess what? You got Edomites, the elite. They're not going through no shortages. Certain places ain't going through no shortages, but they putting that on you stupid ass people, man, that trusted in this government, man.
Warren Buffett, he's a billionaire down there, right?
Right.
He said in a time of shortages and hard times like this, you just got to figure it out.
Yeah.
That's what he told you, you know?
That's his advice, right?
Yeah, figure it
All you
out.
people that praise him, look at Warren Buffett and Bill Snakes, all these guys, they worked hard and they could do what they they don't give a fuck about you. They know that this is a fixed game that you've been playing, man.
And it's squeeze, like I was saying, the squeeze is happening because what? They're going to usher in that prerogative.
Oh yeah.
Because the people,
oh,
they
yeah.
don't have the things they need, they'll do anything. What do we got to do so we can things go back to normal?
Yep.
And they're going to say, well, take this.
Well, normal, they ain't gonna worry about going back to normal.
Yeah.
It's gonna be just about surviving.
Just about.
See, they done got adjusted to the so-called new norms, so they just don't want to do anything to survive. That's like a hoe that said she never suck a dick for some money, and then you see her out there sucking dick for money.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
You gotta use what you got to get what you want. Okay.
Fear breeds obedience. You got right hand fear, you got left hand fear. Esau is gonna use left hand fear, fear of loss in this world, fear of not knowing how to take care of yourself, to get your obedience to him, to get you to worship the image of the beast, to take that mark. That's right.
When you look up in Matthew, the word perplexity, we can get it.
Yeah,
It means lack of resources.
Yeah, we can get that word. Continue on. It says, it is withered, it has become like a stick. They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger.
Right? They that get shot by a cop. Now the outrage and the cop, oh my God, they shot a young baby or whatever. Well, guess what? That's better. That's a better way to go. No, all you hoes out there that's happy that Kevin Samuels is dead, guess what? You want to die a worse death than Kevin Samuels, man.
He's free from the hell that's coming.
Okay?
If he's gone.
Yeah, with his simple little ass, man. Red Bull, pill popping ass, man. You gonna die worse? At least he went out on top. I hope. All right. I hope he wasn't on the bottom, but he went out. He went out on top. You hoes are gonna die worse than him. That old stupid ass. What's that trick? Vivica, unfoxy. That old fucking dirtbag transgender looking bitch. All you other raggedy assholes. You hoes go sit there and do this shit, get your body made up and done up, and you might look all right for like a year or two. The next you look like a fucking freak from the damn science experiment, man. Yeah, man. It's true. Unrecognizable.
All
right.
They're celebrating his death with 50 cents.
Right. Right.
So them the type of niggas that are going to be starving.
Right.
The famine and all of these things that we're talking about are for the wicked, man.
Yeah.
Of our people and these heathen, man.
Yeah, when you read the scripture, Yahweh Shah said, he said, many, that the slain of the Lord shall be many.
Yes.
And when you read in the book of 2nd Ezra, it says that many shall perish by the famine.
Yes.
So it's going to be more people. It's going to be more people that's going to die from starving to death than actually people that's getting shot up and by animals and stuff like that.
Right. There's gonna be massacres spread throughout all these different cities, these major cities. Yep.
It's going to be a domino effect. It's going to bring pestilence. That's going to bring forth the wild beasts. There's going to be wild dead bodies on the ground.
Yep.
You know.
Oh yeah, bears are already coming up out of their habitation. Yeah, coyotes even out here in Texas, they sit up there trying to run away and grab your babies, or some area they had to lock it down and have the parents come pick up the kids. But the coyotes was out there attacking the fucking kids, man. So that's heavy. The scriptures tell you that the beast shall take place. That's right. Go ahead.
In the verse 9 and reading in the verse 10, but these pine away, stricken through the want of the fruits of the field.
Say it again.
I'll read verse 9 again. They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger. But these pine away.
These pine away, man. That's the worst way to die. You sit there, you get all skinny, and then your stomach blows up or whatever, right? Your rib cage is showing.
Turn to a Hamite.
Basically.
So
Yeah.
what happens is that your kidney starts to fail.
Yep.
Kidneys, your gallbladder, all the immune system type of things in your body start to fail, man. Your blood starts to clot within the veins, so the rest of your extremities are not getting oxygenated. Okay?
That's like a slow death, man.
It's a slow death.
That's a torturous death. The Most High is going to torture you. Assholes, man. Yep. All right, all you Jesus freaks out there, all you guys that took the jab, all you that said that y'all love the white man, right? God bless America, all you simple sellout niggas, man. And you rusty ass crack, y'all done anyway, man. Y'all done. We see more and more, right? We see them. I heard brother in Denver.
Oh man, they were doing them.
Heard they got a whole tribe of done off Edomites, man. You know?
Yeah.
But that's what's the spirit of America, man. The Most High is bringing this place down. So it's okay. You ain't have to listen to the word. You ain't have to listen to the prophets. Trust, we not begging none of y'all to watch us, man. This truth is only for the elect. The elect are the only people that's going to make it through it, man. But at the end of the day, like the Lord said in Ezekiel, they shall know that a prophet was amongst them, that you start seeing these things happening. And that's why we bringing this information out, man. We told you, man. Through the Spirit of the Lord, we knew this was going to happen, man. Right, you got it, brother.
Now, last verse, verse 10. The hands of the pitiful women have sodden their own children.
The hands of the pitiful women. And you see, that ain't nothing. You got women that's shooting their kids, right? Women shooting their fucking babies, man. One time you had women putting their fucking newborn babies in ovens, man. So the scripture said what? Read that about them pitiful bitches.
Lamentations 4, verse 10. The hands of the pitiful women have sodden their own
The
children.
hands of the pitiful women have sodden. You know what sodden means? That means to boil something. You know, like y'all like boiling your goddamn lobsters in a big ass pot. You fucking wicked ass. The gumbo is wicked as all hell, man. Gumbo ain't supposed to be on no goddamn menu whatsoever, man. You see, but guess what? Your baby's gonna be, you gonna have baby gumbo. You know?
And that was ultimately, and that was when the Babylonians sieged Jerusalem. They sieged the temple. Okay, and it's going to happen again through the daughter of Babylon.
I believe that
And Esau,
they come down in Jerusalem and cut off the food supply.
oh, but that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing war. So everything that the so-called white man is doing is not original, right? And before what we're reading on in there, it goes hard, all right? It goes hard. But that's the modern day Babylon. Esau, he's doing the same thing. He's basically causing these food shortages. He's basically like the brother was bringing out, getting people to bow down to their new world order, which is that charagma that they're gonna make everybody have to put in their arm. All right, if you want to get some rations, if you want to get some portions, right? All right,
And people really believe Biden when he says it's Russia's fault.
Fucking dummies.
But this is all happening because of Russia.
That's the number way you torture somebody. What do? You keep them away and you sleep. You keep them up all day. You don't give them no food, man. They'll go bust right. They'll go
I
crazy.
forgot who it was that shot. Keep forgetting his name. One of them devils. They said control the food, control the people. All right, control the food, control the people.
Father said that. Meet with all his counselors.
Yeah.
He was that chicken all of a sudden off that chicken and he put the breadcrumbs down. He said, hey, these are the people. We could do whatever to them. As long as we feed them, they'll do whatever.
Do whatever you say. And we see that. That's why you niggas, y'all eating, y'all was up here eating, right? Esau was letting y'all get a little crumbs, so y'all sold the hell out. But guess what? Now, all that money that you, that's why they say riches profit not in the day of wrath. Because if there's a famine, okay, you can have, you can be in New York right now having $1 billion. If there's no fucking Similac or no milk for the baby, there ain't nothing you can do about it. You know?
I'll finish this up for you. It says, Lamentations 4 and 10, the hands of the pitiful women have sodden their own children. They were their meat in the destruction of the daughter of my people. And meat goes in the food, man. So you so-called Negro, Latino, Native American women and men, hey man, you're gonna be eating your children in that day, man. It tells you that in Curses in Deuteronomy 28. When you read up, it talks about how his eye shall be evil towards his neighbor too. That goes into the time when there was a lack of bread, man. See? So the Lord is gonna bring that, back on a massive scale, man. It's about to be worse on this side.
Leviticus 26 and 25. And I will bring a sword upon you that shall avenge the quarrel of my covenant.
Right, break it down.
Well, it says, reading it says, I will bring a sword upon you that shall avenge the quarrel of my covenant. Quarrel means to fight. So there's a controversy that the Most High has because our people are falling after the law, statutes, commandments. So he's saying he's going to bring a sword unto the people. To do what? To amend them breaking the law. Right? And when ye are gathered together within your cities, I will send the pestilence among you. And
Right, and that's what's happening. You know, and they're gonna have a lot of lockdown, but then it's gonna come to the point, you know, each of them gonna fuck with you. While they quarantine you, they're gonna come in, knock, boom, 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 which shows, you know, you got the shit. They're gonna grab motherfuckers up, which, you know, and if you resist, they might shoot you right in the spot.
I will send the pestilence among you, and ye shall be the
delivered into the hands of the enemy. And when
You should be delivered into the hand of the enemy. And a lot of you stupid ass niggas, y'all still listen to that played out bullshit that Babylon Jews, you know, that Jesus loves you bullshit. All right, these fucking Christians, man, you gotta be the most whacked out people, man. Y'all so far from reality. They claim that we not dealing with reality.
Oh my God.
Wait a minute, we just read about shortages. That's all we've been talking about. You know, people gonna starve to death. What the fuck are they talking about? God loves everybody. If he loved everybody, then why is he allowing babies to die? Huh? So obviously the Most High don't love fucking everybody, man. Everybody's not okay. Everybody's not all right with the Most High, man. And we at the time, the Most High is about to fuck this whole world up, man. And look, I'm gonna say it in layman's terms. We ain't gonna sit there and talk like we some Sunday school boys and nothing like that. All right, we the men of the Lord, man. The Most High showed us what he's gonna do, and we've been telling you, man. All right?
Yeah, man, what the Most High is going to do is way worse than how we're saying it.
Yeah.
You know, and already over on the West Coast, crime is at an all-time high. And I bet you it's the same way over in New York.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. That's why
More crime too, man.
basically they had those movies, right? Escape from New York, Escape from LA, right?
Yeah.
But now that's becoming a reality, man. You see?
Yep. Densely populated places. Women walking around in all types of night talking shit. That's gonna come to an end. So, you know, women don't do that no more in other countries.
Right.
Okay?
You guys mentioned earlier, James Brother 1 in Matthew. The time that's coming is going to be worse than any time documented or undocumented, man. If you think about all of the gruesome things that's taking place in history, the Lord is saying it's going to pass them.
It's gonna be worse than the footage.
Right.
Hey, think about what's happening in South America right now. We have a term feminicide where women are being targeted, you know what I'm saying, for murder. And along the way, places like Honduras, they get X'd out. So that spirit is coming in here, man. They say it's gonna be like a time or other, right? You're gonna see a lot of people out there dying. And the scriptures say that people's bodies gonna be laid out like dung. So you know a lot of people gonna be getting killed, man. There's gonna be a lot of women getting killed that day.
Ezekiel chapter 4 and 16. Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, behold, I will break the staff of bread in Jerusalem, and they shall eat bread by weight and with care. Yeah, you ain't gonna be throwing, because you Americans are used to throwing away whole food spoiling in the refrigerator.
Yep.
Right? I don't like this. Just throw the whole damn thing away.
Leftovers. I don't even have leftovers.
You take a bite into it.
So now you
Right.
Then you wrap it, put it in a napkin, and save it for later.
Right.
That's how it's gonna be, man.
Well, it's getting like that. Look at the prices of everything.
Yeah.
With this bullshit, fake super inflation game that they playing, they got a lot. You got no choice, but you ain't gonna be able to be so careless and decorative. You're gonna have to really, like the brother said, you're gonna save a piece of bread, man.
Right.
You know?
And the prophets were telling Jake that this stuff was going to happen, and then you had the kings that didn't want to listen.
Right.
The kings of you know, a few of them, you know, but the prophets were trying to tell them, look, the temple getting ready to get sacked. It's like, you hate our people, man. Nah, peace is coming. And then what happened? Eventually, the Babylonians, there was like 3 campaigns they had, and eventually on that 3rd one, they got Jake, man. And the Lord hid the prophets away from being starved. All right, it says,
that's why the Lord said in Isaiah, my servants shall eat. Even back then, the Most High took care of the prophets. Obadiah helped the prophets down back then. Right. All right. So yeah, the Most High always took care of his prophets, man.
the true high value men.
Right. Yeah, the only high value men are the prophets of the Most High. How about you now, shot? Go ahead.
Money ain't gonna get you out of this.
Hell no.
It says, and they
Your
shall
career is up in smoke, man. All you career ass niggas, man.
and they shall eat bread by weight and with care, and they shall drink water by measure and with astonishment.
Right, because guess what? You ain't gonna be able to get no goddamn water. Right now, you can't even really drink most faucet water wherever you go. But niggas gonna have to start going back to faucet water, boiling it. But then in these certain places, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna turn the water off, especially if you got cities. You got city water, city electricity, gas, city gas. They can turn all that shit off, man.
Lacking, I'm gonna read this in the NLT verse 17. Lacking food and water, people will look at one another in terror and they will waste away under their punishment.
That's heavy, man. They gonna be looking at each other. Damn, we fucked up. Damn, we fucked up. You got some food? Nah, I ain't got no
Anger.
food.
Mad, you know, people get mad, they just break.
Yeah, yeah.
Now when it's 4-5 days, nothing. Hey, how hysterical people want to
Then you got kids sitting there crying, Mommy, I'm hungry. Daddy, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I'm hungry. They gonna start crying and shit. Yeah. That's why the Lord said it should be, in that day when he comes, should be weeping and gnashing of the teeth, man. There's gonna be these are sad days out ahead. But yet all y'all sitting there partying, y'all worrying about the Oscars, this event, that event, right? You got people all worried about the playoffs, the Super Bowl, the World Series, this concert, that concert. What's coming up? Mother's Day just left. You know what I'm saying? Memorial Day. Thinking about what wickedness you're gonna do. A lot of y'all ain't gonna make it to that far, man. A lot of you sloppy, nasty ass whores, you gonna turn in your last trick tonight. A lot of y'all not gonna make it there, man.
And without bread and circus, really, we would have no lives, no interest, no knowledge about anything. Without the bread and circus, you take that away, we have nothing.
But that's why they're doing this, the congregation of the dead. They damn sure don't have the understanding of the Most High. You up in all these churches, and the Lord built all them churches, man. All them niggas, them simple niggas in these churches, man. And you eat them like so-called white people. You other fucking nations, man. Most High gonna wipe all y'all out, man. Most High said you nation, y'all don't even count, man. Most High said y'all nothing to him, man. That's in the Holy Bible. And you stupid ass dumb niggas gonna crawling up to these churches, right? Like that's gonna save you. They're gonna die right inside the goddamn church, man. Esau gonna roll in a lot of these damn churches and grab y'all out of there, man.
Yeah, because the Christians go catch hell too. Right?
Yeah.
And y'all don't have y'all not rooted in nothing because Esau's gonna ban the Bible, man. So we're gonna see where y'all at, like these stupid ass Edomites over here with the microphone. These Christians are gonna fold, man. All of them gonna take the Barakma.
Oh yeah.
You know?
They're gonna be looking sad in the jail cell. Hey brother, just take the chick, brother. Yeah. Fuck you, fake ass Christians, man. All you wicked ass niggas, man. The hell with you, may the Most High bring death upon you, man. All you silly ass niggas in Christianity, man. The Most High ain't never put his hands on Christianity. Where in the Bible did the Lord say to tell us to worship Christianity? And then you wicked Israelites that talk about the Karagma is Christianity or an embargo, Most High gonna fuck you niggas up too, man.
Not speaking. We don't see that vision speaking right now.
Yeah.
We don't see Biden talking about Christianity. The elite. Or Klaus Schwab. Is he talking about Christianity?
Hell no. So how the hell you still talking about Christianity, man? But a lot of y'all sold out too, and the Most High gonna get at y'all. All right?
Modern Christianity brought the world into the height of wickedness. This Western so-called Judeo-Christian society is just filled with nothing but idol worship. And so the result is what you see here in America, man. Rape, robbery, murder, deceit, lies, scams. Underneath the Christian umbrella, 2.2 billion Christians.
Right.
Y'all haven't found the 144,000 yet?
Right.
That lets you know it's a Satan. Okay?
Christianity that people practice, Satan.
Yeah.
Do as thou wilt, come as you are, same shit. Just under that umbrella, like you said.
Right. And they're forcing an agenda on these children all under the nose of Christians. Yeah. Christians ain't saying a goddamn. The vocab ain't saying nothing. And since you so into books, vocab, scrutinize that Talmud.
Yeah.
Since you so into books, I'm gonna do a lesson. Since you so into books, finding old Israelite books. Oh my God, the verse. Well, Orion himself, his signature. Well, do that to the Talmud.
Yeah.
Let's see if you'll do that. We know he ain't.
You losing bad, man.
You look horrible.
That's right. You know,
Found the first book ever. It was like
and Hebrew wisdom.
Yeah, so digging in the ground, he found the
first book ever.
Hey, but what about your denomination, the Calvinists?
Right.
And all the wickedness they did throughout the world. Look at what they did in South Africa, which shows the danger of being a spiritual Israelitism. Calling himself a spiritual Israelite. They went on there and said, you know what, we're the Israelites, we're going to clean you guys up and put them in severe captivity under the gods, like the Saquon said, apartheid, which lasted well into the late 90s, bro. Treat those people as second-class citizens. under the banner of Christianity.
Right.
But not only there, you went into every civilization you came in contact with, you used Christianity as a tool to push your wickedness. You rape the children, right? You murder under the guise of, well, we're spiritual Israelites, so we're justified.
We on some Joshua and Caleb shit. That's what they on.
Yeah.
They going to conquest.
Y'all better get ready for slavery, man.
Yes.
All right? Haman the Edomite or Bocat, whatever you go by in this age, and all the rest of you damn devils, all you Calvinists, crackers, Christians, and whatever you so-called Edomites, get ready for slavery, man. All right? Because guess what? We can tell you, we can go further in Lamentation, the 4th chapter, man. All right? That's why I said we don't keep on that. But I'm going to read this real quick. This is, man, I'm telling you straight to the point. This is Isaiah chapter 60, verse 10. It said, "And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls." So in the next world to come, you devil, and it really is going to be the elite, though, man. But a lot of you devils that's here, like I said, Hope Cab, and a lot of y'all not going to make it from the nuclear destruction, man. The Most High going to sweep y'all up, man. Just like the movie War of the Worlds, right? You checking that out? The chariots up there bringing hell upon you. That's going to become a reality, man. Right, it's going to become a real reality to you devils, man. And then the ones that ain't here in America or the other targeted areas, they're going to be rounded up and put in slavery. So it said, "And the sons of strangers shall," and these strangers, make no mistake, it's talking about you actual strange motherfuckers, man. All right, you other nations, man. Our strangers against Israel. This ain't talking about the Israelite foreigners. It's talking about you heathens, man. And Esau, you being the top devil of them all. "And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee." They tell you in Psalms about their kings, what we're going to do with their kings. Psalms 149, no, we're going to bind them with chains, man. Slap them fetters of iron. See, we got to speak about the payback, man. Okay, because Esau was used to putting down, he had many of slave rebellions. And why do you think you had slave rebellions, man? Huh? I mean, you were so righteous, man.
Right.
And he had a nerve. If y'all seen that movie, which Apostle Rakaya put me on, the Denmark PC movie. It's an old movie from blaxploitation or 70s movie or whatever that Esau don't speak about. But after they finally got, Denmark, and of course, you always got that one rotten ass nigga. That's all. Hey, master, they planning on coming to get your ass tonight, master. You better go see them. So of course, they was able to stop. Because why? There wasn't time for that. And the Lord said, "No man shall save you." See, only way we're going to be delivered is through Yahweh Shai. Right. That's why we have a Savior. All right. At the end of the day, we have a Savior. But anyway, in the movie, so once they actually hung Denmark and the rest of the people that was with them, which I believe those would be prophets, all those different slave rebellions, I believe that those were prophets. Because that's the spirit of the prophet. And the Lord said in Romans 11, we have 7,000 men that have not bowed down to neither Baal. So the prophets were always with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. But we had to fall. All of them said even our king was going to go into slavery. But now, after they hung the brother, right? Then you had Esau. Oh, wow, I can't believe it, man. I didn't think that this slave would have did this. I didn't think that would have did Esau. I didn't think that, wow, man, I'm going to have to be a better master. I'm going to have to be more, for their own good.
When Esau, when the runaway slave would get caught, what did Esau do to that slave? He branded it. What's the modern day brand? That charagma, man.
Yeah.
That way, if you got try to run away again when you got caught, they will look at the brand and know who you belong to. Right? Well, they're gonna try to make it to where nobody can run away.
Yeah.
That's really what that charagma is all about. Them putting their brand on you, man. And what we're doing is a form of, like, we're runaway slaves in the spirit, man.
Yeah. Coming back to the dim cracking. Devils, man. So it said, I'm sorry, I got it. It said, "And the king shall minister unto thee, for in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee." That's why it says in the 14th chapter, you'll have mercy on Israel. It didn't say nobody else, man. All right, but he said, because what? He was angry at the wickedness of our people. So yeah, he raised up this damn devil, the wild man Esau, this damn devil to take us down, put hell upon us, do all the wickedness and slavery, But the Lord said what? In his favor, he had mercy on me. He said, "Therefore Thy gates, speaking about us, the real Israelites, man, thy gates shall be open continually. Continually. You know, like a stock market is always going 24/7. 24/7 for me, bringing us in the riches, man. Goods and services, that's right.
That chapter is the good news.
That's the good news, gospel. The gospel. We out here with the real gospel, man. All right? It says, they shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish.
Man, can I get a quick point?
Of course you can.
It said
It
that-
got to be quick.
It said that it's going to be the forces of the Gentiles, right? So the forces are what you it's like the riches or the substance thing. And then the next part down what you read, it said kings. So forces, like what does the scripture say? It says that that the heathen are an inheritance. An inheritance is like what you give unto your first class as something to build off of. So the forces of the Gentiles, of course, is going to be the chief of the gold, the chief of the camels, the chief of the spices. But it's also going to be people, slaves.
See, there's a payoff to what we're doing, man. All right, a lot of y'all think we just out here crazy and bugged out or whatever. No, that's the payoff, man. That's part of that pretty penny that the Lord spoke of, man, in the miracle, man. So Yahweh Shai is going to make the kings of these other nations actually bow before us. All these heathens, and we can't stand none of you goddamn heathens, man. Proud that we can name all you damn devils, man. You fucking so-called Africans, you done the Hamites, you so-called Arabs, right? Ishmael,
Elamite.
and Elam. I can't even forget them, especially out here, man. All right, so the Lord gonna make all these other niggas Moab with your proud ass, man.
They need to know stop, man.
Yeah. That's right, man.
If I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. You got a preset. Bring it.
Quick point. Out there in Russia, China, and these different areas around the world, as of lately, man, the sky's been turning blood red, the waters have been turning red, in all these different countries, all at the same time. And I was looking into the sky being red in China, and they have a proverb that says that when they see the sky like a blood red like that, it said it's an omen for great misfortune coming. So, and then out there, like I said, Russia, the beach out there in Australia is like dark, it looks like blood.
Yeah.
Beaches, rivers,
Yeah, that's it.
and not just in the chat. Oh yeah, I will. I'm sending it to the chat, but I didn't listen.
I didn't know it was all over.
It's in all various different kinds of countries. It's raining. The rain is red in some countries. You know, it's out. There's a lake of water in Texas that's red right now. And then scientists talking about the algae.
Well, you know how they do. There's always going to be an Edomite in the comment. Well, this is a common thing. Well, it's happening now.
So now what, asshole?
Asshole.
Hey, the scripture say we got crazy talking proverbs with these bitches, Edomite bitches. All right,
Speaking these places.
that's true. That's the scripture, man.
The Lord said, I'm going to bring plagues into Egypt as before. What happened in Egypt? Right. He turned the waters into blood. So we know clearly that this is a sign from Yahweh Shai that he said what? He said that the ending will be in effects and wonders and signs, and it will be manifest. If you can't manifest and see that the waters is turning, not just in one area, something is wrong. And then the sky turning red, like, come on.
People hallucinate. Yeah. But does the scripture say a man that's in the spirit understands both time and judgment? These people don't get it.
Yeah.
Like I said, in Matthew 16, concerning
Y'all bring that out. That's good.
Coming for GMS Australia said we have some weird rain and wind over here right now. Yeah.
Matthew 16 Matthew 16 He answered and said unto me, when it is evening, he said it will be fair weather, for the sky is red.
Well, a nigga will walk outside, my knee hurt, it's gonna rain. My back, you can smell and know. But you can't see the world is getting ready, something's getting ready to happen in the world.
Verse 3, and in the morning it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, you can discern the face of the sky, but can you not discern the sign of the time?
Can't read and understand that the prophecy is going down.
Right.
You know, all of these things are coordinated together. All this stuff just happening at the same time. pestilences, famines, shortages, energy issues, wars and rumors of war. Yeah, Joe Biden up there shaking,
He's a
doodling
plague
on himself. Okay?
That man is really all the way competent. He's kind of cool with it. Yeah, it has to be competent. The test is going to pass.
The abominable filth being cast upon Babylon.
Yeah. So a transition is happening. This kingdom is on its way out, and the kingdom of heaven is on its way in.
That's right.
The worm is being spread under Babylon and great.
God.
It says, the wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there shall no sign be given unto it but the sign of the prophet Jonah.
And Yahushua was the sign. Here it is, Jake didn't see that was the one that was written in prophecy to come. And Jake now can't see that the prophecies are coming to pass through the word, man. The prophets. And in Egypt, the Lord told Moses to tell Pharaoh this is going to happen. Him and Aaron had to go tell, like, if you don't do this, this is going to happen. And what happened? The plagues came through the prophets, and he said, Aaron shall be thy prophet. Through the prophets speaking, the plagues are coming on this place through the prophets, because from 2007, when this word got on the internet, till now, America's completely different, man. The world itself is completely different, man. It had a different feel back then. We remember when we came in. You know, we were just coming, you know, it was all right. America was all right. From, you know, like from 2004 till 2007, it got whacked. But once the word got on the internet, man, it's just life, man. It's just, basketball wasn't fun no more. Everything was whack, bro. Yeah, Obama came in like, what, 08? That's when he really brought this place down. And niggas, if he died, niggas would be crying. But if Kevin Samuels died, niggas is celebrating. It's to hell with him, we're just making a point, you know?
Yeah. Well, certain niggas, you got one half, which is really the nigga woman and faggot niggas. They celebrate that he's dead or whatever, right? Because of what he was saying. Then you got other simple niggas who fucking deifying him. All right? Yeah. Look, Kevin Samuels
my point.
Exactly, man.
Yeah. And he said some things that were true. He validated basically what the apostles were saying the whole time.
And guess what? And that's my thing is like, motherfucker, don't act like you didn't watch the apostles and you know, it's not that we about, but look, give props where props is due. All right? But the thing is, he would never say, look, them brothers are teaching the truth on his platform because he'll lose his platform. So he's of the world. He's of the world. So he got what he deserved at the end of the day. The Most High served him. Now make no mistake, the Lord served that nigga, man. Taking fucking Viagra from the gas station, drinking Red Bulls and shit like that, man.
Bumblebee, Rhino.
Yeah, Rhino pills.
You're a billionaire pulling up to Valero to get Viagra.
That's what they said, but I won't be surprised. And there's a lot. You gotta look at what they put in those pills, man. They put shit like formaldehyde, sheetrock. All right, and see if Jake get proud, Jake will have a lot of money and still be cheap, you know. But nonetheless, he wasn't a man of the Lord, so the Lord got him out of it. The Most High got tired of that pride, man. That high value. The Most High makes you a high value man, man. That's in the book of Isaiah. All right, who's the 13? I'll make a man more precious than the fine gold. The Most High makes you a high value man. And how does the Lord do that, man? Through this knowledge, man. That's why the Lord speaks about the depths of the riches, man. This truth make you a high value man. All right? That was saying, we're warning y'all about the destruction. Just like the rest of these niggas out here, man. That y'all laud and put, oh, he's successful. We'll see how successful they are when the famine increases, man. All right, when the race riots break out. When Esau start rounding niggas up, man. These same sellout homosexuals that y'all all love. Let's see how successful they are, man. Scripture say richest prophet not in the day of wrath, man. That was it? Okay.
1 Corinthians 1:19, where it is written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise, and I will bring to
Right. Because it ain't about going to Esau schools, man. Now you got brothers that are educated, that took college courses or whatever, right? And right, a lot of them brothers will tell you straight up, they ain't learned nothing at Esau school. All right, hands-on experience is always the best. And even Barry White said it years ago, right? So all these guys going to college for all these different things. Then when they come out, they don't even get a job, and what they waste their money going to college for. It's a scam. It's a big scam, man.
couple of things I may have learned in school, being in this truth, really brought it home. And it's like, oh, that's what this actually talking about.
Oh yeah,
You know,
they gonna,
you know,
I'm gonna tell you this, brother. That damn college shit is a breeding ground for the Illuminati, man. They see who they can bring in and induct through all these different sororities and, I mean, oh yeah, fraternities, sororities, same shit, right? And all these secret orders, which I believe Kevin Samuels was Kool-Aid, all right?
He was a Kappa.
Kappa, the Jew daughter, the same shit.
He was a Kappa. He was like a, I don't know if he was Kool-Aid, but I know he was a Kappa.
So they all tied in and connected, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of them fraternities, which a lot of them might not know that regular people get branded and all that, but the ones that are elites, they know what time it is, man. They low-level Masons, man. That's all they are, really. All right? The Most High's not dealing with none of that shit, man. All right? This is where you're going to learn the true knowledge. This knowledge surpasses any knowledge that Esau got. Because at the end of the day, you learn all this different things. You learn about rocket science. What good is that? You up there in Walmart, working in Walmart or Target, you know? And see, Esau feeds you with a lot of goddamn rhetoric, man. Things that have no profit, man. You know?
Yeah, man. All the college does is just a breeding ground and send you into Esau's workforce. So you can be a worker bee for the rest of your life, man. And 9 to 5 for the rest of your life.
And all these people that send their kids to college, just sacrificing your children.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to make sure I send my car to your daughter. Woo!
Her to get turned out.
Because my nasty ass was there.
Yeah.
My nigga like me there.
But then, fuck you. Shillabug was there. She was nastier than you. All right. So now guess who's coming to dinner? Your daughter coming home for a break or whatever. And she said, meet my new girlfriend.
There you go.
You know?
There you go.
So they lost and turned out, man.
That's right.
All right. So that's a breeding ground for Satan. Or your sons. Your sons go there and shit. Then they start getting with a damn stepping team and a cheerleading and all. Start drinking and take some drugs and hey, come on, dude, come over here. And next thing you know, they turned that nigga out. So now your son coming home with his meet my boyfriend.
White boys into they don't like it.
Yeah, look, I don't care. My family don't accept you. They fuck them. We'll just go and live. No, you gonna die, nigga. You ain't gonna live, man. That's why the scriptures say, she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. All you wicked bastards, man, going into one of the celebrities, Will Smith, his son, his kid, Dwayne Wade, they gonna die, man. They not gonna live, man. And all y'all gonna die, man. And the Most High gonna take y'all out, man. You just read about, they can't find no goddamn Similac, no Infamil inside a lot of these stores, man. Nationwide, 40% Infamil is missing. It's a short. You go into certain stores, you're not gonna find, you better, I hope that you know how to, make some goddamn milk. Hopefully your wife got some type of milk left in them goddamn breasts. Okay, y'all better figure that out. Yeah, come on, and then we'll get right back to the scriptures that we had, brother.
All the wisdom of this world is predicated on questioning the Most High. That's basically what here's what it is. All based on questioning the Most High.
Experienced by feminism. You notice that experience like they have James. Basically, that happens where the woman is ruling the household and she is ushering in these various idol worshiping by feminism.
And guess what? That's just for you niggas, man. For the elites are not into that. They use that feminism to destroy destroy the Israelites, man. You go into the Rothschild, Miss Rothschild ain't, nobody even know who the female Rothschilds are. Right? There's no book about the women.
Wilma Rothschild.
Yeah, with the Wilma Rothschild. Ruth Rothschild. There's none of that, man. All right, because why? With the elites, they know that these women are insignificant. That's why their inheritance goes to what? To their sons. They set up where their sons come into their inheritance. But they'll put this feminist bullshit on you niggas, man. Keep you fucked up because they weaponize these stupid ass hoes. They can use them to destroy niggas. And these women are guilty of destroying more niggas than the goddamn white man, man. With that abortion shit, man. Come on. They got statistics. They get mad when we tell them. But it said the worst place for a black man to be is not jail. And y'all know how foul jail is. Jail is foul as hell. They got homosexual. They killing people hanging up, killing themselves. Right? It's just foul in jail. But they say it's a place worse than that. So you gotta be like, damn, what the fuck is that? They said in the womb of a fucking black woman, man. Go ahead, brother.
1 Corinthians 1:19, for it is written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise.
Right, which is this world. Because that's one of the things now in the new Roe versus Wade. We overturn it or this, that, and the third.
It just got leaked out. They ain't even made a decision, and people
Right. We lost their mind. Then you got Creepy Sweepy Joe, who was against it back in the 80s, and that dude is a real weird motherfucker, man. He's a weird, foul spirit, man. He's a demon, man. He's a straight up demon. I believe he sweeps upside down, man. That dude is a real demon, man. But the Lord said about the wisdom of this world, because that's all a part of the wisdom of this world, man. You see, if you bitches wasn't being so goddamn, what's that word? Loose, all right, promiscuous, being the biggest sluts, you wouldn't have to worry about that, man. But you bitches like going out, sleeping one night stand, sleeping with this nigga, that nigga, let niggas run a train on you. Oh, okay, I'll take the morning after pill. Oh, I'll go to the clinic.
And the crazy thing is, that's how the highest thing. Dating is how the highest. Because you gotta date first. When you telling this little girl she gotta sleep with a bunch of niggas before she gotta be a harlot.
In ancient Babylon and Assyria, that was the mindset. Women, in order to be considered a woman, you would have to go into the temple and have an orgy ran on you before you died. That's what made you a woman in ancient Babylon, and we see the same vibration here in the modern day Babylon.
Wow. If I can, under the banner of again feminism, if you research on feminism, they have a concept called the third wave feminism, which really they push sexual liberation, right? Or sleeping around, exploitation, sleeping around. And also they push what? Trans women's rights. So that has been tied into feminism, man.
And you mean to tell me that all this shit going on, you don't think the Most High is tired of this shit?
Yeah.
All these things that we speaking about, you think the Heavenly Father's not angry, man? And it's not like y'all running to the Most High or trying to turn yourselves around. It's not like you trying to switch and get yourself together. So that's why the Most High is flooding this place with judgment, man. He's letting judgment come down. You don't give it. Going back to Ezekiel the 9th chapter, it said children, it said maidservants and women. The Most High he don't give a damn. There's no respecter of persons, man. You could be an old ass nigga that you think that, oh my God, why, you gotta get him some food. No, you gonna starve. You're an old ass nigga. The Lord got that target out. You was probably a wicked ass nigga that came against the Lord in the ancient world. You probably was practicing witchcraft, man. That's why Job said, whoever perished being innocent, man. All right? You got a precept.
Psalm 7 and 11 says, Yahweh judges the righteous, and Yahweh is angry with the wicked every day.
Every day. And the so-called, that's why we know these devils ain't gonna make it, man. Let these crackers try to say, hey, brother, you know, I believe in the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Oh, that's nice, motherfucker. You still gonna die?
I don't think he was white. I think he was olive color.
Right. Yeah, man. Yeah, with that bitch ass shit, man. See, hey, we in a time the Most High is getting ready to destroy America, which is a beautiful thing, okay? That means that we're gonna be established back in our world, our kingdom. We gonna get power, man. Changing of the guards, man. That's why I said that Limitation Reform chapter, when we get to the last verse, the Most High let you know the other side of the game, man. We're not gonna always be on this low level, man. You don't have to deal with these fucking Edomites, man. Dealing with the bullshit of this world, man. The Most High is talking about freeing us out of captivity, man. All right, and that's what we're all supposed to be looking for, man. All right, the scriptures speak about hastening the day. Right, the scriptures say what the captive hastening exile. Right. So we looking to get down the bottom. Yeah, go ahead, brother. You got a point?
God, it was just scripture.
Oh, scripture. Now bring it out, huh?
God, this Psalms 37 from the top says, "Fret not thyself because of evildoers."
Right, and the main evildoers is Esau, these goddamn devils, man. The one that forced that goddamn serpent's piss on all you people, man. And now you dropping dead, and they don't want to say it. And that was the other thing about Kevin Samuels. Somebody said they didn't want to bring it up. They said a week prior he took that. He took the jump shot. And everybody that take the jump shot are dropping dead, man. All right? DJ K. Slate, the drama king. There's no more drama no more. The drama hours no more. Because he took the jab and that was it, man. He was so fucked up, he didn't know who he was inside the hospital. They had to show him videos trying to remind him who he was. So this government does not give a fuck about you, man. They never did. They don't even care about their own kind.
Oh, right.
That's why they threw it. Brothers told me in Denver, they keep saying it. They said, man, out there, Esau is through. They said, man, they never seen so many fucked up, nasty, homeless derelicts in their lives, man.
Coming out his ass, he's done.
It's like that in Washington too. When you go to Seattle, when you go to Oregon and Portland, they just have, you have tents and tents of this undesirable Edomites.
I was talking to a guy the other day from Portland, like literally last week. I was like, man, I heard it's nice in Portland. He's like, nah, not no more. Yo, he said he's homeless.
That show you that. Go back maybe 40 years ago, you wouldn't see that. So now these curses, again, Lamentations 4 and 21, these curses are now being put on these devils, man. And you meet them by y'all gonna feel it. Y'all not gonna get away, man. What's that? The 49th chapter? If I'm not mistaken, Jeremiah, right? These devils are not gonna stick. They think they slick. They come and look at, the prophets and everything. Oh, that's not me. No, it is you.
A bunch of angry niggas.
Angry niggas. That's not gonna happen. No, it is gonna happen.
And this is different than anything Jake tried to get into in the past, the Black Panthers, whatever.
Oh, man.
This is different here.
Man.
We're not out here crying for black people and all of that, reparations, equality. We're telling you this place is getting ready to go down, man.
Yeah, anybody talking that black militant stuff, you still in the matrix, you sleep, you comatose it, man. All right? All them guns that you storing up, you probably be better off swallowing the barrel of the rifle and pulling the trigger, man. You guys are brain dead. That shit has been played out. That whole shit been infiltrated. They telling you straight up that even to Dave Chappelle, all these attacks are all staged and everything, man.
Yeah.
You got Esau setting up people to create riots, and then they show you in the movie about COINTEL, the Red Herring project, man. They show you how they set up all these different spies. That's why this is not a physical thing. It's a spiritual thing, man. Again, the Lord said, no man shall save you. So if you were in one of these so-called black liberation groups, you might be knowledgeable about a bunch of stuff. You might know how to lock and load an M16 in less than 3 seconds. You might be ill with that.
What to say when you get pulled over.
Right, you might know how to read your so-called sovereignty rights. You might know how to you might even know how to make a goddamn bomb. All right? But at the end of the day, you are so far behind, man. And at the end of the day, it's going to end the same way it ended for them other niggas, man. That Esau bombed and shot down the house, even with the kids and the babies in it. We telling you that this is the only way. Believe it or not, all right? And if you don't believe it, then it ain't for you. Right? So that's a heavy class. No, go on.
Hosea 1 and 7. But I will have mercy upon the house of Judah and will save them by Yahweh the power. And when I save them by bow, nor by sword, nor by battle, by horses, nor by horsemen.
So it ain't about getting the army. All right, the modern day bow and horsemen and all, that's going into you what? Getting the military. Guns and rifles and missiles and rockets, man. First of all, that was the so-called white man's blessing. This so-called white man is Esau according to the Bible. Go back and read Genesis the 25th chapter. Right? They go to Genesis the 27th chapter. That was his blessing. So you're not gonna outgun the goddamn so-called white man. That's like you think you got more guns than Smith and Wesson? The motherfucker that create the guns that you got. This is his kingdom, man. And the Lord said, not by bows or horsemen. All right, it's gonna be by spiritual power that we're gonna rise, man. Right. And overthrow this devil, which starts with what? This word. Like the elder said, it is happening. It's happening right before their eyes, man. The Most High is messing these devils up now, man. Every time we come out here, we tell you about their plans of trying to inject everybody with the pragma. We tell you how they plan on passing these different laws, how they're going to expect no mercy. They're going to bring people in a concentration camp. There's going to be more people put to death, how they stage all these different shortages. We've been telling you these things, man. Yep. So that's the Lord, but at the same time, we're telling you that who we are. All right, and who you sincere brothers that listen. Because not all Jake is stupid, because the Lord has an elect. So you elect brothers, you want to wake up and you waking up now and you learning. All right? You got it. Okay. I see both of y'all, both got your hands up.
This is Zechariah chapter 4, verse 6 and 7. Then he answered and spake unto me, saying, This is the word of Yahweh unto Zerubbabel, saying, Not by might, nor by power.
Right, not by might, nor by power. And guess what? Zerubbabel came back here too. in the reincarnation, and we know who that is, man. The Lord said, not by might and not by power. So yeah, brothers work out and everything, but it don't matter how many push-ups you do. You know, how much you work on your jab, that don't matter. The Lord said, not by might and not by power. Because why? Yahweh Shai is coming back. When Yahweh Shai cracked the sky with those angels, man, those holy angels, man, Yahweh Shai is going to get busy, man.
Right, right.
We just going to be worshiping and praising him, man. It ain't about, brothers, oh, we got to go get the AKs, we got to get the guns before they start changing the law. Fuck all that shit, man.
Right.
Trust in Yahweh Shai. Trust in the Lord.
Right. Right.
Go ahead.
You get that word might in the Hebrew, it's chayal, which means strength, wealth, army, force.
Right. We ain't trusting in that. We ain't trying to build Jacob, man. We gotta get our economics together.
Right.
Economics for what? This place is fucking decaying. It's done.
You open a restaurant, no meat.
Yeah.
Open a chicken shack and run it over with the wind.
It's like a vegan chicken restaurant. And the vegetables you're gonna have is trees and grass outside that motherfucker. And you ain't gonna be able to get no real spices.
They make a bank and then start changing currency.
Yeah.
Hey, but that's the thing. Now you got all these black power cats that they want to teach you how to make your own NFT, to write your own book or to sell your music. Well, you just further ushering the Jake towards the market, the MOTV.
Oh yeah. And then even with these celebrities and showing you that Esau controls them, they force it, because now everybody know in the music industry, you're supposed to, the main thing is to own your masters, right? That's why they killed a lot of Jakes for speaking like that, right? There was actually, I think Ray Charles owned his masters. I'm not sure if James Brown ever got his masters. Prince got him, he finally got him, then they killed his ass, man. So now you got all these other entertainers, they're all selling their damn rights to these fucking Edomites overseas, right? You say, oh, they gave me $500 million. That ain't shit, because they about to, basically they're gonna get rid, they're gonna change, like the brother said, they're gonna change the currency, man. So all you niggas that made these $500 million deals, we had one basketball player, Spencer Dinwiddie, he did a deal, like I think it was in Bitcoin somehow. They was like, he took a gamble on himself. But look, they about to bankrupt all that shit. I think he lost out. A lot of people lost out. They started doing that. Then they got into the NFTs. NFT the other day, that shit dropped drastically, man. I think they said like 90% if I remember the number right. So that ain't gonna work, man. That's not the answer, man. That's not the answer, you know?
Say all those that seek to save their life.
You're gonna lose your life. That's right.
Somebody get that word power in that same verse. That word is pronounced ha. It says power opposed to that of the Most High. So when you read it, it says, then he answered, Zechariah 4:6, then he answered and spake unto me, saying, this is the word of Yahweh unto Zerubbabel, saying, not by might, right?
Hey, you know what the word Zerubbabel means? We're going into these words, right?
Yeah.
So, say it again? Sown in Babylon and destroyer of Babylon.
Oh, wow.
Destroyer of Babylon. I don't know if you each have the old school red Bible, you know, each have the Bible names in the back of it. I don't think I got one out here, but yeah, griever of Babylon. Yeah. So that shows you that names are spiritual. All right, Zerubbabel, yes, he came back, man. All right, Zerubbabel was the top man back then. He had Joshua the high priest. They came back. We know who they are. The Lord's gonna raise them back up again. Right?
It says, saying, not by might, nor by power, but by my spirit, saith Yahweh of hosts.
But by my spirit, because a footnote, the Most High Spirit is going to be inside those nuclear missiles, man. And remember, the Lord said what? He's a consuming fire. Right? So the Lord is going to actually burn all these motherfuckers. It's going to be His spirit, man, when those missiles hit.
Verse 7, going to what it says about the story. It says, who art thou, O great mountain?
America. Who art thou, America? They talk about how America the beautiful, how nobody could beat us, that pride, that American pride. The Lord said, who art thou, O great mountain? Right? Speaking about America, go ahead.
Look at Jeremiah 51, it says that the Lord going to turn into a burnt mountain.
Right? That's right, burnt mountain. We know what's going to do the burning. It's going to be Yahweh Shai and the holy angels, right along with those ICBM missiles, man. Hypersonic, whatever missiles that nuclear missiles they create.
They'll be beamed up synonymous.
Woo.
Imagine that. That's gonna take faith. That's gonna take believing in Yahweh Shai on another level. Spirit. It's gonna have to be in the spirit. All right.
And you should be want to get beamed up, man. You see all this foul shit, man? If it wasn't for this truth, I don't want to be alive in this world, man. This shit is foul as hell. And that shit get on people, that stinks get on people, man. Well, you know, that they're not all bad. All this nasty transformer agenda. Like hardcore niggas, they all, you know. Yeah, man, yeah. That butterfly effect. You know, that weak ass spirit, man. Then you got a bunch of clowns and scoundrels, they ruling, or they winning. You know, they lifting up all these niggas with all kind of tattoos. Look like some type of fucked up science experiment. A Little Wayne, conscience. I don't want to be in this type of a world. Are you fucking kidding me, man? It's too much. And then these fucking hoes, out of their goddamn mind, man. They're all fucked up in the head, man. They got even worse when they got that Satan piss up in them, man. Or serpents piss up in them. See, so if it wasn't for this truth of us knowing that, look, the Lord is going to deal with this place, you know, I wouldn't want to be here. And you should want to be beamed up. Now, shit, I want to get beamed up. Even if you ain't know what was out there. Okay?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that'd be better than
like that song, take me to another place, right?
Worry about shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Everything's polluted, man. Constantly sick, catching colds, this devil. And look, man, it's been all kind of wars waged against us. That gentrification got many layers to that onion. All right? They done put all kind of things in place. There's no coincidence all people are broken down, walking around with oxygen tanks, looking all, you know. I mean, that's the person. But Esau had his hand in it, man. This was set up, man. Okay.
I'm finishing this up real quick, so I'm complete it. Verse 7. Zechariah 4:7. Who art thou, O great mountain? Before Zerubbabel, thou shalt become a plain.
That's right, man. That means what? Most High gonna level this fucking place, man. All right, and the scriptures tell you that it's gonna be a desert. Nobody's gonna even dwell here ever again. And that's even amazing within itself. You see, you know, I'm out here in Dallas. I'm like, damn. Out here, where everything is all wide and big. You see wind and all. So none of this shit's gonna be here. You know, you go up to New York, you go through Manhattan and everything. See all these fucking skyscrapers and everything. You go into the boroughs, you see all this subway. You're like, damn, all this shit that they built up throughout these years. None of it's going to be left in less than an hour, man. The Most High going to show you who's the real power, man. Right?
And he shall bring forth the headstones thereof with shouting, crying, grace unto you.
Right, to who?
Headstones.
Exactly. There you go. Which is a cornerstone as well. Right?
And when you talk about the way that deliverance takes place, you said 1 hour this place is going to be wasted. That's why it's unbefitting that they, you know, delivers himself, has a gun, and somehow fight Esau and get your way back to truth. It's unbefitting. The way the Lord is going to do it, it's going to be complete dominance over this devil. It's going to be the way it's going to go down. All the nations, everybody's going to know there's no way we can come against it. You know? It's a particular fashion it has to go down.
Bring this one out. This is Psalm 147 and 10. He delighted not in the strength of the horse. He taketh not pleasure in the legs of a man. The Lord taketh pleasure in them that fear him, and in those that hope in his mercy.
Most High wants to get the glory, okay? All right? So ultimately, his name is going to be praised on earth in destruction, and then in the next kingdom to come, man. His glory is going to be shown. Right now, the glory of Yahweh Shai is being shown, and his wisdom being preached out. It's confessed. All right? But it's going to come in power. It's going to come in actual power once these prophecies really start to hit. When the chariots start coming, when we changed it and made it to different bodies and forms, the Most High's glory is going to be magnified on earth. All right? But this earth and ashes and all this, the Most High don't glorify in that, man.
You don't, man.
All right? It's his spirit, his might, and his will that he wants to do.
How high you jump, how many guns you got. The Lord is not looking down like, yeah, you got a point.
Yeah.
You know, the Lord don't give a damn about that. The Lord is looking at those who fear.
That's right.
All right? Hey, brothers, the Lord is going to fight all our battles, man. I was just looking at it, it didn't even dawn on me. But I seen, the news, they spoke about that. I couldn't stand this one nigga, man. What's his name? Young Thug or whatever. He's a GMO nigga. But he'll put on a wedding dress and be having a movie, giving it a blowjob.
Hopefully that nigga gets life.
Right? So they got him locked up. They say he faced 500 years. So now there was a brother that's in the camp years back who was sitting there shitting on him like they was jumping him because the brother DJ whatever it was, and they were sitting there shitting on him. All right? Yeah. I think they filmed it like they trying to make possible. Hey, so you gotta watch. The Lord spoke about those little ones. And the brother said there's some DJ brothers you just don't mess with. Now look, because the Most High ain't gotta get you the next day. Most High gets you going. He lets you sit there, have a career, have children, and bam, shoot your fucking baby mother. Your kids get fucked up. Now you get locked up. Now you're gonna be able to be in jail stripping like you want to. They're gonna put that Kool-Aid on your lips.
Hey, he even said in the interview a few years back, he said if I ever got sent to jail, he said he would get breast implants. He did say that. So he could go to the women. He said he would get breast implants so he could go to the women's jail.
See, that's poetic justice, man. The Most High, out of his own words. But I just wanted to bring that. I seen the message the brother said, and I totally forgot that he had fucked with the brother that's in the king. So look how the Most High got that nigga, man. So all our enemies, man. And the Most High gonna take out all of our enemies, man. That includes this fucking this wicked ass nigga bitch, man. All right, this out of order black woman, man. That's out here being wicked, talking shit, seeing brothers and videos and popping off. That shit's gonna stop, man. Isaiah 32, read that. Micah, all you scoffers, both sides wrapped the news. He was a powerful scoffer, right? Right? He was a so-called top scoffer, right? And a bunch of other crackhead and dope head, Yeah, the Most High is gonna get all of you, man. So look, man, we doing the right thing, okay? Through the Spirit, brothers continue with the teachings and stay in the faith, man. Brothers, stay locked in and send up the prayers, man. More and more. And pray for the brothers, pray for the body, pray for the leaders that the Most High set up, the camp heads, the elders, the apostles. All right, we gotta send up more and more prayers. Flood the Most High with prayers, man. Get us the fuck up out of here, man. All right, so I don't, brothers got anything else?
With that, man, we give all praises to the Heavenly Father.
Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem,
Double honor to the apostles, the elders, bring millstone, peace, salutations, things like that.